Sundays kill more men than bombs. Due to weekend conditions. And although there's not too much smog, everything's jammed and it's worse than masts down in a storm. And you can't go anywhere. And if you do, they're all staring into glass and waiting for dinner. And no matter how bad it is, not the glass, the dinner, they'll spend more time talking about it than eating it. And that's why my wife got rid of me. I was a bore and didn't know when to smile or fake it, or rather worse, I did but didn't. And one afternoon, with people diving into pools and playing cards and watching carefully shaven comedians in starched white shirts and fine neckties, trying to be one of them, kidding about what the world had left them, I pretended a headache and they gave me the young lady's bedroom. She was about 17, and hell, I crawled beneath her sheets and pretended to sleep, but everybody knew I was a cornered fake. But I tried all sorts of tricks. I tried to think of Wilde behind his bars, but Wilde was dead. I tried to think of him shooting a lion or walking down Paris streets medallioned with his wild buddies, all the horse, swooning to their beautiful knees. But all I did was twist within her young sheets, and from the headboard, shaking in my nervous storm, several trinkets fell upon me. Elephants, glass dogs with seductive stares, a young boy and girl carrying a pail of water, but nothing by Bach or orchestrated by Ormandy, and I finally gave it up. Went into the john and tried to piss. I knew I'd be constipated for a week, and then I walked out, and my wife, a reader of Plato and E. Cummings, ran up and said, "Ooh, you should have seen Boo Boo at the pool. He turned back flips and side flips off one foot, and it was the funniest thing you've ever seen." I think it was not much later that the man came to our third-floor apartment about 7 in the morning and handed me a summons for divorce, and I went back to bed with her and said, "Don't worry, it's all right," and she began to cry. I'm sorry. And I said, "Please stop. Remember your heart." But that morning when she left, about 8 o'clock, she looked the same as ever, maybe even better. I didn't even bother to shave. I called in sick and went down to the corner bar.